Everybody, this is the Brent and Alex Show, and today I will be discussing on how to invest in stocks for beginners. So I have my notes in front of me so I won't forget anything, so just bear with me. And investing in stocks can be the key to wealth. So that's a good investment, investing in stocks. Before you invest in stocks, do your research on the company you are trying to invest in. Like, for instance, go to your local library. Go to your local bookstore, read books about, the stocks that you are trying to invest in, because that's very imperative to do. So I suggest everybody to do that. And for people that are new to investing, you want to find a good broker or a financial service company. So the two good companies that you should do is Robinhood. Robinhood been around for 8 years, and that's a good company to purchase your stocks from. Or I have TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade is very good too. So I just started kind of with them. So then for beginners, I suggest you invest in penny stocks. And I know everybody, for people that are new to stocks, they're like, what is a penny stock? What is that? So I will give you the definition to that. And the penny stocks is pretty decent too. So penny stocks is a share that you can buy for $5 or less. Penny stocks are usually considered high risk investments due to their low price, but the benefits are that you are able to buy more shares because the prices of the shares are cheap. So it allows you to kind of buy as many as you can, and if it does well, you will come out with a big profit. So I suggest new investors to invest in penny stocks. Like I said, I consider this for new investors because it'll work well for you. So do that. And you want to invest in stocks that are that has value and that will be relevant and last for a lifetime. Like stocks that are doing well throughout the period. So you want to do that. You don't want to buy stocks that's just always up and down all the time. So you don't want to do that. And then another thing too, I'm gonna name some stocks that I kind of invested in though, and I'm gonna tell you the stocks to really invest in is technology stocks, because technology is always gonna be here, and technology is increasing. Everybody is involved in technology. You can't do anything anymore without a computer in front of you or your phone. So technology is any stock that's in technology, I think you should invest in. Pharmaceuticals is another one. Pharmaceuticals is big. That's another stock to invest in. Pharmaceutical companies. And another one is gold, which I have. I have a new gold stock, which is $1.78 per share. So gold is a good one too. Then I have a Chemex technology stock that's that I paid $5 for, but now it went up to $16 per share. That's how well that's doing. And I have a Corvus pharmaceutical stock, which is $2.68 per share. So that's a good one too. So those are the three main stocks that people need to invest in: technology, pharmaceuticals, and gold. Those are the three main ones that are that's going to last a lifetime. And say if you are a new investor that don't have that capital to put down on a big share, at least the penny stocks are good to do. And the great now, say if you do have a lot of capital, say if you do have a lot of capital in your bank account that you want to put money towards a share, I would say the good ones are Amazon. Amazon is doing very well right now. You got Target. Target is a good one too, a good retail store to invest in. Starbucks, another good one. And Tesla. Now Tesla, everybody's trying to make these electric vehicles now. So, and Tesla is doing very well. So that's another one you want to invest in if you have, a little bit of money to play around with. So those are good 4 ones right there. So yeah. And everybody was probably saying why I didn't talk about cryptocurrency. cryptocurrency, that's a stock that, I don't know. I have to look into that a little bit more. That's kind of risky for right now, but I might play around with it later. But the one stock that's doing really well is Bitcoin. So if you want to look into that, invest a little bit of money in Bitcoin, that'll, be pretty decent. So yeah, it's just a little short video that I had for y'all. I want to make sure I covered everything, and then I'm gonna let Alex take over. And he's gonna talk about current events for you. So I want everybody to have a good day, and thank you for tuning into our channel. I'm gonna let Alex take over from here. All right.
Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Alex. This is my portion of the video, and I'll actually be discussing a current event with you all today. I'll be talking about what I think the future of COVID holds, and is there a possible second lockdown? But to do this, we're actually going to be reviewing a movie trailer that actually predicted the new Delta variant. So I'm excited to spread this word with you and see what y'all think. And remember, this is all prediction. I'm not saying that it's going to come to reality or anything like that. It's just predictions. And hey, if it does come into reality, we know we were prepared. So let's get started. All right, so the name of the movie is called Safer at Home. Okay, let me make this full screen. All right, boom. So first, they talk about U.S. economy closing, and you can see people standing outside, waiting in line. And this is like the scene from earlier this year when there was a lockdown. And I'm going to tell you this. With COVID, it's not just about the virus. It's affecting the economy in a negative way. Already, our economy is doing bad. Y'all might not see it, or y'all might see it, but we're in so much debt currently. We're in $28 trillion in debt, and we all know that debt is a burden. Eventually debt catches up to people. Like for example, let's say I was $3,000 in debt and I had to pay my rent, I had to pay my car note, I had to pay my phone bill, and I fell on hard times. And my job, I was laid off my job. That's going to drag me down. And that's going to be a burden. And I'm going to have the debt collectors calling me and all this and that. So this is a clear sign that now with COVID, it's being a harder burden. So we have the debt already. Then we have, let's say there's another lockdown. So that's another burden. And then it's just going to get too much for the economy to handle. Let's continue.
Months after what we thought was the end of COVID.
All right, right here, I'm going to go back because this happened so quick. They're talking about July 11th, 2021. There will be a second coronavirus strain, 1 million American lives lost. Now, I do want to say this. Like I said earlier, this is just predictions. I'm not saying this will happen, but this came in good timing because when you think about it, we just had July 4th this past weekend. And with July 4th, they're going to say there was such a mass gathering. There's a lot of mass gatherings. And the news is going to tell you that, oh, because of July 4th, there was a spike. And a lot of people got the new Delta variant because this is predicting the Delta variant right here. Now, like I said earlier, that 1 million lives is kind of an exaggeration, but at least it's predicting the strains. And we just want to be careful and see, is there going to be another lockdown? Because like I said earlier, just keep in mind, COVID is not only about the virus and people not feeling well, it's also affecting the economy badly. It's also affecting the economy when this is a consumer-based economy. So when people are not going out to buy from JCPenney or from the mall or from H&M or from whatever store, and they're only buying online, that's another sign that we're moving into an e-commerce economy. And that's why you see how some malls are even going out of business, right? So we need to keep that in mind too.
COVID.
The new strain is 3 times more.
All right, boom, August 4th, 2022, a little bit over a year from now, they're saying that there will be a third coronavirus strain. Now, like I said, this is all predictions. I'm not saying this is necessarily true, but what I am saying is that if there is another lockdown, it will affect the economy. So I want everyone to be prepared financially, and that's what this video is trying to entail. Be prepared financially, and just be prepared in general. Have extra food, have extra water, be prepared in general, because preparation is key when it comes to hard times and stuff like that. Because if you don't notice that we are dependent on the government, or we're dependent on people to do their job. So we have electricity, water, gas, all the necessities. But then when you yourself have extra, even if they fail, you still can help support yourself.
More contagious and has twice the mortality rate.
Increasing penalties have been set for those breaking the strict nationwide.
All right. And like I said, and I didn't say this earlier, but I'm not reacting to the full movie or the full trailer because it's going to get into the main plot of the movie. I'm just discussing key points that I see fit in the trailer. I do believe that chaos is going to ensue over this. I believe that eventually the economy is going to go down and people are going to be protesting, rioting. It's going to be hectic. We already seen it with the Colonial Pipeline shut down for gas. We've seen it with the George Floyd protest. It's going to be intense. And when it comes to, you see, George Floyd, that was more of a political type of issue. But when it comes to something that's a necessity, something that people rely on, which is money, right? It's going to be even worse because it's affecting everybody. It's not just affecting a certain groups of people, it's affecting everyone. And if people are not prepared, they're going to act out of fear and be scared and riot and kill and do all types of crazy things.
Curfews.
It's gotten terrible out here.
And and this is the last part I'll react to. I do think there will be some homelessness coming out of this situation too. But this is all predictions, and that's all I have for this video. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like I said, this is predictions. We just have to wait to see what happens. But like I said, be prepared, stay prayed up and be prepared. But that's it. I'm out.